महागणाधिपतये नमः महासरस्वत्यै नमः गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ओम श्रीमते जैमिन्याचार्याय नमः श्रीतलवकार गुरवे नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् Today, that is 12th May 2018, we will be continuing the Jaimini Sutras. In our previous video, we have learnt the 7 Charakarakas. So generally all will know that by the name of Charakarakas, but the sutra didn't say anywhere clearly. But when we go into very deeper meaning of the sutra, there is a word Nabhogaha, that is Nabhaha Gaha. So Gaha is to move, that which moves in the sky. So therefore it is moving in nature. Those which are being led by Maharshi by the name of Atma, Amatya, Bhratru, Dara, Ityadi. These are all, we have to think them as Gaha, Nabho Gaha. That means that which are moving in the sky. After that Maharshi is going to tell certain opinions which are being existed during his time by many other sages, acharyas, by the sutras which we will learn today in this video. So these are which we learned till now, the Saptakarakas. Though they are called Charakarakas, they have to be understood as or named or termed as Tasya Karakas, because the 6 Karakas are being addressed as Tasya, Tasya Anusaranadamatyaha, Tasya Bhrata, Tasya Mata, Tasya Putraha, Tasya Gnatihi, Tasya Darasya. Therefore, Tasya means his. So, which are following him, here the Pullinga, which is Atma, is being addressed. Therefore, which are being following Atma Karaka, they are all called Tasya Karakas. Therefore, we have to understand and address them as Tasya Karakas only. Fine. So later these sutras will come in detail, but just for the this is a basic video learning. Therefore, we have to complete the 36 sutras in very straight and simple meaning way. Therefore, after these things, when we get a little bit comfort with them, then we'll go into detailed analysis, and have given a playlist about the top secrets in that playlist. We'll be giving all the inner or deeper meanings of these sutras. So after this Tasya Darascha, we have 5 sutras which we know because we have recited. They can be now analyzed. So that sutras are like this. Matra saha putrameke samamananti Bhaginyaratasshalaha kaniyan jarani cheti Matuladayo bandhavo matru sajatiya ityuttarataha Pitamaha patiputra piti guru mukhadeva janiyat Patni pitaro swasuro mata maha ityanteva asinaha. In this 5 sutras, Maharshi is going to tell the opinions of certain other sages or acharyas existing during his time regarding the problem of finding the Charakarakas whenever they are in the same longitude. That means if any planets, 1 or 2 planets, have same longitude, which we discussed in my previous video, they have that means other schools or other acharyas have opined that just like Matra saha putrameke samamananti. Eke means some. So Matra saha putrameke. That means the Matrukaraka, which is the 4th Karaka, and Putrakaraka, which is the 5th Karaka, are to be taken on equal footing, or they are treated as equal, which is opined by others. That is the meaning of the sutra. Matra saha putrameke. Along with Matra, Putrakaraka is treated as same. Saha sama mananti. So sama is equal, equally treated. Mananti means that it is how they opined by AK. That means some others opine in that way. It means that whenever such an other opinions are being laid by the Sutra Pata, it has to be taken very carefully about the pros and cons of these opinions. That is the idea of Sutra. So Maharshi wants to put in front of us the opinions of others and allow us our freedom to judge the right meaning of them. So we have to be careful whenever such things appear. Such opinions when they come, we have to, according to the Sutrapata, which is a main school of Jaimini, we have to understand them properly and why he is being stating such things, in what regard, and in how we have to resolve certain things. And also it means as per our experience also we have to see. But generally, when Maharshi says something, we have to understand that certain opinions which are being stated by others are subjected, but not the total endorsement of the parampara. So we have to consider in that way at least the primary objective. So when we see that Matra Saha Putrameke Samamananti, whenever two planets occupy same longitude, so we have to, that means for example say Matrukaraka and Putrakaraka, if they occupy our same longitude, then we have to treat them as only single Karaka. They have to be taken on equal, that is the both merge. So merging concept is coming here. Any two Karakas can merge as per other schools. So merging concept is there in Jaimini school also, which I will tell in later. But that merging is different from these what the others' opinion. So what the point here is, if any two Karakas are same, or two planets are on the same longitude, but we have already in the previous video have discussed that in certain situations, particularly whenever there are longitudes are same, then Kaladikaha is the word used. Therefore, we have to take the apparent diameter into consideration. That is what we have discussed in our previous. So when we see the diameters, we have 31 is the criteria. So sun, moon and all, these are having different diameters, but the maximum is for luminaries. On the basis of apparent diameter, if we treat, there will be a likelihood that they cannot be on the same, maybe they may be same longitude, but they may not be on the same diameter. So when we treat such consideration, that is Kala means to apparent diameter, then we will be not having any such a conflict of any Karakas on the same level. Therefore, Maharshi has clearly stated that there is no any such concept of merging of Karakas based on only longitude. So we have to consider all the 3 points which we have discussed. But because others are opining because of some shortage of that view, or maybe they didn't endorse such views, but still he expresses others' views by taking or giving some due consideration for their knowledge. So here, whenever these, as per these other schools, such just like a mother and child, they share the same blood. That is what the concept which existed in those days. Blood, if you take bloodline, there may be any child will be having the same bloodline of his mother. But that is not the case, because maybe the blood will be of same color, but the groups may be different. That is what Maharshi knows, that level of grouping also. I will come later, because in that Saptanam, Ashtanam, there are so many meanings. But Maharshi says that outwardly when we see blood of the child and mother may be same, but when they are taken in a deeper analysis, then the blood groups may be differing. And not only blood groups, many other things, characters, features may differ. So, likelihood that one of the group out of 8 groups what we have as per modern science, if mother and child also will have the same group, what is the? So that give the importance of that situation, Maharshi is trying to give the sutra and their opinion also into consideration, so that we can decide ourselves. Fine. So Matra Saha Putrameke, he took a demonstrative or example or drishtantam, just like in all the Karakas. because there is no any statement about Pitru Karaka, because that also will come. Some other schools or other texts, they have taken Pitru Karaka, because whenever merging of mother and child, they will take, because there will be shortage of one Karaka, therefore Pitru Karaka will come. Tasya Pitaha, that is what the other schools have taken that way. But there is no any such sutra, Tasya Pita, and that also will come later in our videos. For the time being, when we take as per their opinions, that others' opinions, whenever the two Karakas merge, then one single Karaka will be left over. That Karaka will be supplemented by Pita Karaka, that is Pitru Karaka. And since their opinion is like that, he continues their opinion again by stating 4 extra sutras by the words iti. That is the word, very important. This is avyayas which you have to see. And these Maharshi trying to put all the 4 Karakas in the category of iti Karakas. Just like all the Charakarakas are being stated in the words of Tasya Karakas, these 4 Karakas are being grouped or addressed as iti Karakas. How? Then after Matra Saha Putra Meke Samamananti, we have Bhaginyaratasshalaha Kaniyan Janani Cheti. Bhagini is the sister. Ara is the planet name of Mars. So he starts with Mars. And Mars is blood. So just like in Mata Saha Putra Meke, that is a bloodline we are thinking. He is giving a consideration on the lines of bloodline by stating the Mars. So Mars we know generally it is blood. So blood is Ara, Ara is Mars. So therefore Bhaginyaratasshalaha. So Bhagini is sister. Arataha, Arataha means from Mars we have to understand the sister. That may be elder or younger. That is a different thing which later will come. But Bhagini is a sister. So Bhagini generally younger sister. Okay, fine. Bhaginya Arataha Shalaha. Shala is the brother of wife. So this is brother-in-law. So that also, as per bloodline also, they are being considered on those lines, because wife and brother are treated some possible that they may be having same bloodline. Therefore the concept of bloodline is being introduced in here. So Bhaginyaratasshalaha Kaniyan. Kaniyan is the younger one. So younger is like a brother, younger brother. Kaniyan Janani Cheti. Janani cha iti. This is the sutra vibhajana, pada vibhajana. So Janani is mother. So here mother is being stated. In the previous sutra, Matra Saha Putra Meke, Mata is being stated and Putra is being stated. At the same time, again he stresses the other's opinion by iti, the word, because of continuation. Iti, in this way, in this way, in this way. In this way, these people opine that way. So this is the, in this way, it is like means iti is the word stressed here. Therefore, iti bhaginyarataha jaranicha iti. In this way, mata and brothers are also treated as under the characteristics or features of Mars. So here the planet first time other than the Ketu is being taken. So Mars is first they have highlighted. The purpose of this sutra is to say Maharshi to give the ownership of the science. So other schools have treated that Mars owned signs, which are Aries and Scorpio, are also have certain one of the 2 signs are ruled by Ketu. So Ketu have a rulership over Scorpio by other schools here. So and again Rahu is also given ownership on the signs of Saturn. That is Aquarius is being given by other schools, by Uddakarikas. So that whether to consider or not, we have to take on the lines of Matra Saha Putra Meke Samamanti and other opinions also. Fine. So here Mars is being first stated. So another name of the planet is being taken. And it is Ara when we take the Katpaya. Then we'll get Vrishchikam. That is Scorpio. So Mars is the lord of Scorpio. So that is how we have to take. And it is a fixed sign. Therefore it is a fixed. In this opinion, The others have fixed. They don't have any other opinion. They are completely on the same opinion. They stand by on that opinion that Mars is always the karaka or the significator of mother and sister, brother and brother-in-law. These are the four karakas or four persons which we see in our day-to-day lives. These relatives or relationships to soul are highlighted by the word Ara, and that Ara, because it is coming Katapaya by Vrishchika Rasi, and he owns that Vrishchika Rasi, and it is a fixed sign. Therefore, we have to start now thinking about the fixed opinion of others. This is the opinion of others. But when we see earlier, Matra Sahaputra Meke, Mata, mother and child are same. But here again, repeated. That is mother and brother is being repeated here. Sister is also repeated here. Therefore, whether we consider these things, we have to see accordingly whenever the dashas or any other things come, whenever the sutras, other things which are related to this, when they come up, then we have to see in those light. Fine. After Mars, he tells about the next sutra, which is Matuladayo Bandavo Matru Sajatiya Ityuttarataha. Means Iti Uttarataha. Uttara is the afterword. That is what we have stated by Mars. After Mars, which comes generally, we have to think about planetary. If we take Mars, after Mars, it will be Earth in when we come from outer to inner. Or if we go from inner to outer, it is Mars. After Mars, it is Jupiter. But Jupiter is being already stated in the next sutra. Then when come down, Shukra is also being stated in the next sutra. Therefore, what is left here? Uttara means what? So we have to take Katapaya for Uttara. Then we'll get again 8. So once we started with Vrishchikam, that is Scorpio. When we go 8th sign from Scorpio, we settle with Gemini, which is the sign owned by Mercury. Therefore, Maharshi is telling the direction of the planet, which is the north direction, Uttarataha. He represents the Uttara direction, that is north direction. He rules north direction, as we know. At the same time, he is saying in the order of weeks, Vasaram, that is which are fixed, which are being addressed on the basis of the Hora which rises in the first hour of the day. Therefore, Maharshi is trying to take the order of weekdays which are formed by the Hora, and after Mars we have Mercury. But why Mars? Why not before Mars we have Moon and Sun also? If we take in weekdays, we can have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that way. But Maharshi started with Mars only. We will see what is the importance of that also. But coming to here, Uttarataha, that is Gemini. Mercury is ruling the Gemini sign, and he represents Matuladayo Bandhavo Matru Sajatiya. That means Matru Jat. We have stepmothers. Then we have Matuladayo and Bandhavo, that is relatives, kith and kin. And Sajatiya, that is also sisters of mother. So in this way, we have again mother related, but we have Bandhavo, that is relatives, are being highlighted here. So we have in the Charakarakas, we have Bhratru Karaka, Matru Karaka, like that. So Matru and Bhratru, which are being the Tasya Karakas, are taken care by Mars as a mother and brother. That is Kaniyan, Bhagini and Mata. That is there in Mars. Therefore, we have out of all the 7 Tasya Karakas, that is Charakarakas, 2 are taken care by Mars, which are nothing but the Bhratru Karaka of Mobile, that is Tasya Karaka Bhratru, and Tasya Mata are being taken care by Araha. Then when we have Tasya Gnatihi, that is relatives are being taken care by Buddha. In this way, 3 Karakas are taken by 2 planets. Now we have Buddha, which is Uttarataha, and that is also iti. So we have ityuttarataha. Iti is the word used here again. Then we come to next sutra, which is Pitamaha Patiputra Viti Guru Mukhat Deva Janiyat. Here also the word used iti. Pitamaha Patiputrau iti. So Putrau, then Pitamaha. Pitamaha is the grandfather. Who? Father's father, grandfather. So Pitamaha, Pati. Pati means husband. And Putra is the, here we have now children, that is son. Here Matra Saha Putra Meke, which are being treated on the same footing, and same opinion expressed by others have other opinion, like Guru is the representative of children and mother is represented by Mars. So how come these both again come on the same line, Mars and Jupiter? So that also Maharshi is giving the opinions of others to our consideration. Let us see the sutras completely, then we'll know many things about these things. So Pitamaha, grandfather, then Pati, that is husband, and Putra is the children, that is son. Pitamaha Pati Putra Viti Guru Mukhat, that is from Guru, we have to understand. But there are other commentators that saying that Guru, Sukra and Shani have to be taken in that order. Guru Mukhat means we have to take in that order. By Guru is Pitamaha, Pati is Shukra, then Putra is Saturn, because we have started with Sun as the Atmakaraka. So Sun is Sun is Saturn. Therefore, Sun is Saturn means we have to Saturn has to be treated as a child of the Sun. Therefore, that is the opinion of others. But they are only fixed. So whichever the horoscope, whenever we take hundreds of horoscopes, all these have only whenever we want to look into Putra or we have to look into Mata, then we have only certain planets, irrespective of their longitudes. That is called Sthirakaraka. So that is what in other schools have been stated. But Maharshi, because he states in a different opinion or different school, and it is being stated as Tasyakarakas, and their importance is only pertain to that horoscope. So specifically he is trying to say what is the Atma and that Atma's journey in this life. So in order to do that, certain Vyavastha or certain system of philosophy or school of thought is being established by Maharshi in these sutras. But at the same time, he was trying to give the weightage to other schools so that we can consider what are the merits and demerits to ourselves. So fine, Jupiter is being stated in that way. Then we have last one, Patni, Pitaro, Swasuro, Mata Maha Ityante Vasanaha. So Ante Vasanaha we have. Now coming to these lunar ships, we have Vrishchikam as Ara and Uttarataha is Mercury, that is Mithunam. Then we have to now Katapaya, instead of taking Katapaya, we have to take certain logic. So two sutras have to be taken on the basis of Katapaya, and other two sutras have to be taken on the basis of logic of the sutras. So Guru Mukha means the face the Guru. So who is the Guru and what are the lordships of Guru? We have to know, that is Sagittarius and Pisces. So from Gemini, when we try to see the Mukham, that is the facing on the basis of exactly opposite direction, then from Mithunam, which will be Dhanas, which is nothing but the ownership of Guru. Guru Mukhat means that is the actual meaning of ownership of Guru owning the Sagittarius. So once we settle there, because we started there, so we started with Vrishchikam, went to Mithunam, and Mithunam, that is Gemini. From Gemini we have come to frontal, that is exactly opposite direction, not frontal, it is exactly opposite. So Abhimukha is different and Guru Mukha is different. That is how the importance of Mukha is to be taken. Therefore Mithunam, from Mithunam, when we see in the direction of oppositely, exactly 180 degrees, we settle with Sagittarius. Then Ante Vasanaha Sukra, that is Patni, Pitaro, Swasuro, Mata, Maha Ityante Vasanaha. So Sukra is Patni, is wife, that is a significator of wife, and Pitaro is Patni, Pitaro. So Pitaro is the mother and father. Here we have Pitrukarakas, but they are being stated on the equal footing. That is mother and father both are being weighed by Venus. Okay, so these things will come later in certain dasas wherever Maharshi wants to take these things also into consideration. So Patni, Pitaro, Swasuro. Swasuro is the in-laws. For any bride, it is in-laws, or bridegroom also, it is in-laws. So both in a common sense, Swasura is in-laws. So here both we have mother and father, that is parents of the Atma, and parents of the spouse, that is Atma ke Ardhangi. That is Atma is having, and it is having the half part, which is the Dara, and their parents also, its parents also are being stated on equal footing. So Venus represents generally parents. So parents of both Atma and Ardhangi. So Patni, Pitaro, Swasuro, Mata, Maha, that is how mother's mother. And here we have in Pitamaha is a father's father, and we have here mother's mother. So mother's, that is paternal and maternal lineup, or that chromosomes or lineup, or lineage, or that DNA, these things are being highlighted here, because Atmadika also have so many things related to DNA and chromosomes, which I will later come into detail. But Maharshi is trying to tell the trace, how to identify the Atma, what are its traits, and how to know its direction, where it's going, and how this is a journey, soul journey. In order to do that, he is giving all the clues regarding these sutras. We'll know very much deeper. But Patni, Pitaro, Swasuro, Mata, Maha, Ityante, Vasinaha. Therefore, the last one who is following in this order is Venus. Ante is actually last. Not only that, when we take Katapaya, it is also 12. So once we started with Vrushchikam, the 12th sign from Vrushchikam is Libra. Therefore, the Lord of Libra is here Venus. Therefore, we have the 4 lords planets and how they rule on the signs. So first time we encounter the rulerships of signs. In those angles, we have to understand that these are the things. But why Saturn is not being stated here? That is very important question, which we'll come later in the sutras, which are copied in a different fashion. Because Matra Saha Putra Meke, till that certain authors have been taken. But Samamananti is very important word. That is also having so many implications. But that is a complete sutra. Matra Saha Putra Meke Samamananti is the exact sutra. Therefore, others books which when we see B. Raman, P.S. Shastri, Sanjay et al. People have taken like Matra Saha Putra Meke. That's all. So once we know these all Karakas and their opinions, we know which school has merits and demerits on the basis of these sutras only. So we have to consider them accordingly. At the same time, when we know more deeper into them, we'll know what is the actual meaning of telling other schools also. So today we'll see that, we have seen that there are 2 Karakas. One is endorsed by Maharshi as Tasya Karakas, that is Chara Karakas, which are not at all taken on any equal footing, because we treat them not only longitudinal, but we have to take them on latitudinal and also depth, that is apparent diameter. All these 3 factors only determine the Karaka as per the Tasya Karakas. So on that basis, we'll never come across any equality. So if we have any equality, that also I will tell later. But generally, the percentage of coming equality on those lines, on those tests, it's very difficult to have any equal. So therefore, we'll be safeguarded with all 7 Karakas, and there is no any Pita Karaka. That also I will prove it again in another video. So we have the 7 Karakas as per the Jaimini's first opinion, primary opinion, and that is Parampara Antargata. And they are all being addressed as Tasya Karakas. But whereas the other schools which have stated by starting with the sutra Matra Saha Putra Meke Samamananti, he states about the 4 Karakas, that is 4 planets, all ruling the 5 Karakas, starting from Bhratru, Matru, Putra, Gnati and Dara, all are being taken care by 4 Karakas. That is 4 planets, not Karakas, 4 planets. But if we are interested to note them as on a Karaka level, then others have taken as Sthira Karakas, but we in our Parampara says Iti Karakas. Iti because they are all being stated as Iti under the category of Iti. That means Iti means some others which are already being stated, that opinion is being carried forward. So others say, by others. In this fashion, all the 4 karakas are being, the 4 planets are being stated, and they rule many karakas, not one single karaka, but they rule multiple karakas, and those multiple karakas are all being covered by this all the 5 karakas only. So we have to note that there is no any karaka or planet which states about Atma. That is first karaka. Again, there is no any planet by other schools which tells about the Amatya karaka. So Maharshi is giving very important clue that Atma and Amatya are not displaced or equated. Therefore, we cannot even on those lines, if they are not complete, how can we take them? That is one question. So he allows us to understand and discriminate that merits and demerits on that basis. We'll come these things later, but today we have completed the generally what other people generally know it as Sthira karakas, but we say it is Iti karakas. So we have covered Tasya karakas, which are 7, and 4 Iti karakas. These 2 are like 7 Chara karanas and 4 Sthira karanas. So we come later on these things because sun and moon are not stated in this lineup. So that which comes about sun and moon are nothing but karanas. That is, karanas is nothing but the half of the Tithi. So these Tithis are, we have movable and fixed, and such movable and fixed karanas are similarly analogous to the movable Tasya karakas and Sthira, that is fixed Iti karakas. We will see later on those lines, but today we'll take some leave. In the coming videos, we'll know more about these things. Jai Radhe.